All right, I'd like to do another video. Um, we're going to be talking about grace. Um, so, grace is that by which we uh, we live, because none of us are worthy to live. We've all sinned. We've all fallen short of the glory of God, and the wages of sin is death. And so, God would be just to just destroy us all, cast us all into hell. Um, but we breathe and we live because He gives us grace. So, grace is basically unmerited favor. It's God giving us His favor even though we don't deserve it. So every time we wake up, every time we breathe, every time we eat something, every time really just existing, is God's grace, because we've done nothing to deserve it. Um, so, um, so grace. Um, Grace is that by which we are saved as well. Um, Grace is what God exercised when He um, calls and chooses and makes men His children. It's by His grace. Um, and then by grace we stand. By grace we continue to fight and live and love and enjoy His good gifts, and His grace, sustains us and guides us and keeps us. Um, um, and then His grace is sufficient for us. Wherever you are in your walk, wherever we are in our station with God, um, our station in life, His grace is sufficient. If we are His child, then His grace is sufficient, and all we have to do is realize that, and it frees us to live, understanding that we stumble in many ways, but His grace is sufficient. Understanding that we have weakness, but His grace is sufficient. So it's good news. His grace guides us, keeps us, directs us, and His grace will bring us home. So remember that God's grace is over you.